Hey guys, I'm doing a little video on murder oil, and before I start, I actually had no intention of buying this, quite simply because I actually have a lot of lubricants myself, and I don't like buying things that that I don't need until I actually run out. But there was two important things that sort of like that just made me want to get it and start testing it, and it's hard for me to say, guys, but after 4 days of testing. And you guys know I'm an idiot. I learned everything the hard way. I am no expert, and this is just my opinion. But after 4 days of testing, I highly recommend this. This thing is just badass. It does the job. It does what I want, and best of all, I mean, damn, the price is unbeatable. You get $25, gets you all three of these shipped. All right. I don't know about international. If you have any question, I would actually direct that to the Facebook page. This is made by JDL Tactical. That's his Facebook page, and I got it from his website. And I'll put that in the description. So just push more info to see the links and everything. All right, and I'm going to tell you two great things about it. First of all, this is how it came shipped. This is a USPS small flat rate box. Comes neatly packaged. Nothing wrong. Great packaging. All right. And then obviously you get it filled. Let me see it focus. Focus camera. Come on, focus. Obviously it's filled to the brim. I've used a lot in the past 4 days just for testing and stuff. But this is what it looks like. It's neatly, nice label. Looks great. The cool thing is that it's got color identification. All right, there we go. So purple for heavy, red for medium, and blue for light. Made in USA, and this is this guy JDL Tactical's recipe. This is not a rebrand or some China copy thing. This is his recipe. Now, what makes this awesome is, and I learned this from the forums, he's a vehicle mechanic, and the person talking with him was an aircraft mechanic in the Army. So thank you for serving. Appreciate that. And to be specific, and if I'm wrong anywhere, you guys correct me or anything. But he's 91B, and from what I found, that's a wheel mechanic. So this is nothing to sneeze at. You need an 82 or 97 for mechanical maintenance on the aptitude test. You do 13 weeks of just individual training on vehicle mechanic, whatever they do, and lubricants, which is very, very important in that field. I'm sure you guys understand that. It's essential. And they work with this kind of stuff. They work with multiple types of gasket, O-rings, all that kind of stuff. So that was the number one thing that caught my attention, and it's a huge background to have for producing these kind of things. The second thing that caught my attention was the fact that, and thank you to Luby for letting me know. He's on M4H, and M4H, just check the description. I'm going to link them to your their Facebook page. They are 100% gas team. All right, and I love that. I mean, you guys know I'm a huge gas fanatic. Their team runs 100% gas system, gas rifle, gas pistol. You got it. They run it, and they have a wide skill set, all of them, which is sick. So you got a guy who's a vehicle mechanic, and then you got someone who's passionate about gas systems. So this is the best of two worlds to be making this kind of stuff. Now it's from my understanding, it goes from 50%, and this, you guys, light viscosity means like liquidity, how liquid. Okay, take a look at this. See how liquid it is. And this one, from my understanding, goes from light to heavy to medium by 50%, and then from medium to heavy by another 50%. My educated guess would be maybe this could be possibly 20 weight. If I'm wrong, you guys correct me. So if that's 20, 30, and then 45 weight, okay, so that's my educated guess. Once again, I could be wrong. And then it's actually really, I was trying to think, how do I show you guys my reasoning behind this, why I like it, and it's only been 4 days. First of all, I mean, this $25 for these three options, that gives you a lot of option, how you want to apply it to your gas system, whatever, heavy to medium to light. That's awesome. That's $25 for all three options, which is sick. Another thing is, I guess maybe I could show you this, but I don't want to tip it over. In here, let me see if I can get something to get it out. Okay, here we go. In here has what I do each day is there's a 9-ball bucket in here and an O-ring from the aluminum blowback housing unit, And what I do is, I don't know if you guys can see that, is it's been soaking and sitting here for 4 complete days. Alright, and I just measure it with my caliper, as you can see in the background, to see if there's any growth in it, or you guys, and there hasn't been, which is awesome. I know you guys might be hard to actually see it, but that's the one thing I have. You guys know how people say, hey, don't put silicone in your hop-up. You know, usually silicone will eat these kind of rubber, deteriorate it. Sometimes you get them really oversized, so you lose a lot of FPS. BBs will just start rolling down. You get a lot of problems, but 4 days sitting here, it has not altered one bit, which is awesome. Awesome. No deterioration, nothing. Alright, so I'm going to continue leaving that in here for, you know, we'll see, a whole week. But anyways, that's just one example. The other example is not so good, but I'm trying to show you guys something. This is an Airsoft Surgeon Tiki Slide. They suck, alright? They suck. I mean, for you pay a lot of money, and they're literally, when you get it, you have to like you know, force it off of the lower frame. It's really tight. And usually when I do these kind of fitments and stuff, I'll have a mixture of grease and dry stuff that I use to help hand fit it. I mean, to hand rack it. For this test, I used the heavy one, and it came out really great. All right, so check it out. Let me just put the hammer down. Is it focusing? No hiccups, no problems. It worked out really great. It looks it's smooth. All right, so it's, you know, it's hard to show you guys. I mean, you know, I can feel it, but I don't know if that equates to the video. But damn. So with that being said, I guess remember, $25 for all of these. JDL Tactical. Check the description. The guy is a vehicle mechanic. All right, in the Army, and that is, you know, like I said earlier, it's nothing to sneeze at. It's a perfect. He's well versed in this realm. This is, you know, his domain, and I know he probably knows a lot of their stuff. And I don't know these guys personally, but that's nothing to sneeze at. And then he's a gas person. His team is 100% gas, rifle, pistols, you name it. I'll put it in the description. I'm not bullshitting, all right? So you got someone who's passionate about airsoft and has a, you know, the right background to be producing this stuff. And this is all his recipe, his stuff, all right? That's awesome. And then, you know, it works great. And the last thing I want to say, what was I going to say? I think I covered everything. If you have any questions specifically, man, just go hit up the Facebook. When I paid for it, it was he just shipped it that day out. It was awesome, and I believe I'm not missing anything else. So just give it a shot, guys. You can't really lose. Oh, that's what I was saying. Man, stop buying the stuff at the airsoft store, P-Force and all that crap rebrand China stuff. It's giving me a headache. I work on a lot of people's high cap, but I see oversized piston buckings, all that kind of stuff, and I ask them what are you using, and they're using, you know, it's a big claim, but they're using most of the stuff you buy from airsoft stores. So stop buying that stuff. Just buy this, please. All right, so you guys can give me less of a headache. I'll see you guys around and have a good day. All right.